Hi, welcome to the inner class of Afro Scientific Spirituality once again. My name is Ife West. If you are watching this video, I assume that you are already a registered student of this class. So you are highly welcome, and whatever you learn here, it's for your own benefit. The videos here are for you and you alone. It is not to be shared with any other person that is not a member. If somebody want to learn, tell them to come and register. Don't share this with your friend. Don't share this with it's secret stuff I'm teaching you here. So please do not betray my trust. Do not break the rules of this temple. I assume that you are of a sane and hardened mind. Today I'll be talking about how to make your spells powerful, how to make your spells much more powerful, and the essence of it. Why I need to say this, because many people have been practicing spells. They are not really putting their minds to it. They are not really connecting with the spell. They just get instructions, they just do it without any connection, without any emotional attachment, just like that. It will not really work. Okay, for you to be a very powerful spell caster, there are some things you need to know, especially if you want to do a spell. There are some secret things that you need to know to make your spells very, very active and powerful. Let's say I want to cast a spell now for somebody. It can be spell for love or for protection, or just general reading, or trying to do something to change a particular situation or outcome. The first thing you will need to do is cleansing. You have to go through this spiritual and physical cleansing. You need to take a spiritual bath. Why this is necessary: we go out every day, we meet with a lot of people, go to different places, we pick up negative attachments, we touch things, we can touch things that are filthy to our spirits, filthy to our body. We don't know, we go to places where we don't know what is happening there. We take in vibrations that are not good for us. So these things can affect you. You can't go to somewhere, maybe you go to a bar or a general public outing, you just came from there, you just go into spell work. It will affect the spell you are doing, the vibration you are carrying. It will affect whatever you are doing when you come into the spirit world. So to solve this kind of issue, you need to first of all take a shower. We have different sort of spiritual baths that we do for cleansing. You can do a regular salt bath, but for us that are into this deeper, we have many things. We mix different herbs, spiritual ointments, sea salts. You can mix your 6-flower beans El Sudan. We have the anti-witchcraft herbs, stuff like that, crab eyes, and Elden fruit. We have different things that we mix to cleanse our aura, clean our body, to put us in that state and presence of mind or focus. So this is the first thing you need to do when you want to get into this. Then you need to, in your mind, start contemplating about the things that you want to do. You need to actually see the outcome. You need to draw these people into your consciousness. You need to draw the person you want to do the spell on his behalf. You need to see them in your mind's eye. You need to kind of become them. You need to become them. You need to draw them. Both parties, you have to draw them to you. Then the deity also, you need to see yourself as a deity. Maybe you want to do a spell in 3 days time for certain things. You need to start getting the kind of mindset of actually summoning or invoking the deity into you. You have to totally relax yourself and put your mind on what you are going to do. It is sort of a spiritual and intellectual or mental immersion. You have to see yourself as a spear of justice. You have to see yourself as an embodiment of this power or the tool of the divinity. So for that, you have to have this presence of mind. Getting this presence of mind, we involve you not taking part in mundane activities during that period. It will involve you not taking part in things that will change your mind from the gravity of the situation of what you are about to do. You must have this heavy presence of mind. Your body, spirit, and soul must be in total alignment and agreement with the thing that you want to do. Okay, so meaning you have to have this focus, this strong focus. So it might take some days, take some hours for you to have this. For advanced practitioners, they can be able to achieve this state of mind within a very short possible time. But if you are a new person, it might take days for you to acquire this sense of mind. So once you can be able to have this presence of mind, you bring yourself into this reality of what you're about to do, analyzing the situation, and open yourself up to the consequences of whatever will happen. You have to put yourself like in the gap, like you're actually interceding for this case, and you want to intervene for the good of all mankind, or for the good of the parties uh, involved. So you see yourself as the harbinger of justice. This will thereby make you a part of the situation. Okay, so you coming in like a force of nature. So when you start doing the spell work, you're making these pronouncements, you are actually steady sitting in the gap of what is going to happen. You're actually stirring the situation to change it for the good. So you handle these tools. These tools now become like your hands and your leg. These magical implements now becomes like tools of divinity that you're actually using. So when you are in interactions in this spiritual sense, you are actually going into the spirit realm to change this situation as a part of the whole thing that is going on, as a part of the narrative. So you must actually be fully involved in the spell work. You cannot do this absent-mindedly. You cannot do this lackadaisically. It will not work. You have to have the presence of mind, the focus of mind, and you have to see this change. Okay, if you approach it this way, you will find out that after you have done the spell, you might feel a little bit weak. You will know that something came out of you. Something must always, a portion of you will always go. Your energy, your psychic, your spiritual energy will go into this whole process. After the spell, you will feel a little bit drained, and you might need to rest. So you will know that you are actually done something. So you have to approach it like this. Once you do this, it will make it very, very powerful. Okay, so this is the presence of mind that you need. Then you also need actual links to the targets that you're actually working on. These might involve their names, photograph, pictures, names of birth, or personal items of the person, or if you can get them, the better. But if you cannot, you need to have very strong presence of mind. Getting to this state of the strong presence of mind will involve the act of meditation, of transcendental meditation. That is why I told you need to practice transcendental meditation. Don't ignore it. A lot of people always want to ignore it. They think it's not necessary. When you see people doing work of spirit, you wonder, how do they do this? You have to know how to do meditation. So before you go into this spell work, you must meditate for at least 20 minutes to 30 minutes to get this presence of mind. Even in that meditation, sometimes you already see the solution of exactly of how the things will happen. You have to draw down the deities into you. Okay, so you become the spear of justice or a force of nature in this regard. So if you approach every spell working like this, you will find out that your spell working becomes much more powerful. Okay, it's much more powerful because you are actively involved. You are involved physically, you are involved spiritually, mentally. Everything is there, and you are pushing this into reality. Plus the forces you are calling into you to push the forces of nature. You are calling the ancestors, the deities. You bring in everything in alignment, so your spells become much more powerful and they become much more active. This is the secret of doing successful spell work. Okay, so it's not by just reading instructions on a piece of paper that you just do it without any kind of attachment, and you say, oh, it doesn't work, I don't know why. You did not push in a lot of energy, you didn't push in a lot of presence of mind is not really there. So in the essence of spell working, I will say what you give is what you actually get. Garbage in, garbage out. The kind of energy that you push into it is also what you will also get out of it as well. So you need to have enough presence of mind to focus in the thing that you are doing to bring it to reality. Okay, so for those of you that have been having issues with spell working, I want you to take this advice and go back again. Use it the way I tell you. Do it this way. you will find out that you will get a better result next time. Okay, so this is what I have for you today on this issue. Questions and comments are welcome. This topic is for only students of my class once again, so please do not share this video. I wish you a very wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you in the next video as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.